Hello, welcome to round one. We've won the die roll. We'll choose to play first. How good is this hand? We don't have the Dragon Lord Shaman, and we don't really have anything to do early. We also don't have any red. I think this is a mulligan. This is a tough call. This may also be a mulligan. Because all we have of the reflecting pool is black mana, which isn't our main colour. So I think we're probably going to mulligan this again. It may be the correct decision to choose to draw first in cube, especially given our deck, any 5-colour deck without signets. There's also an argument we should be mulliganing to find our Shaman to make our dragons cheaper, as that's one of the only ways we've got of getting on an early turn. So yes, we'll mulligan to 5. Yeah, we'll keep this. Yeah, I'm probably going to put Plateau on top as well. Mountain, and press the turn. The reason I put Plateau on top is it fixes our mana better. Opponent's leading with Temple of Silence. They've scryed to the bottom. Plateau and pass. Quite like to now draw the Shaman into a dragon. Yeah, I think we'll just play Dimir Aqueduct here, returning the mountain. And then we'll be able to play Forest Reflecting Pool for access to all 5 colours, and double of all 5 colours if we need it. Draw now. Okay, so aggressive play. Forest. Pass the turn. So I think next turn we could conceivably Crux of Fate. Okay, so our opponent seems to have a somewhat aggressive deck. Get in for just 5. Then you get the effects taking place. So we don't actually control an island or a swamp. So we'll play Reflecting Pool. We'll tap it for black. And then we'll tap our other lands, and we'll just Crux of Fate all non-dragon creatures. We're only going to get 2 creatures, but it keeps the board clean. Prevents our life total from being pressured too much. Back to the arena. Okay. So we have 2 7-drops when we can only get 6 mana. It's annoying. We'll just pass the turn. Next turn, though, we are going to go off. I say go off. We're going to just play something. Public list unshackled. Okay, so we won't be searching our library. Okay, so now we have a choice of what we want to play. It's either Eleshnorn. I think Eleshnorn is the second turn play here. I think we just want to play the Scourge here. It's a 6/6 flyer. It just means Omnixlis won't really do anything in terms of combat. What Phyrexian Arena does here is if our opponent has removal spells, they've got more chance of finding them. Luckily here, Fear means that we can still block because we have a black creature. Okay. This probably don't want to play this, so we're just going to play Eleshnorn. It means that together these aren't as powerful as our dragon, if I've done my maths right. Land and just pass the turn. So our opponent has their second white. So this, you sacrifice a creature. So I'm not sure if they get 2 +1/+1 counters or 4. Obsidat. That's an annoying card. It basically can keep draining us for 2. You assume they are exiling Obsidat here? Yep. So this card's pretty much turned off by Obnixlis because we can't really search our library. So we're just going to play Ojutai. It means that when we attack with the Scourge, we can tap one of these creatures down. This is whenever a dragon you control attacks. So attack with both of those. Tap down the lifelinker. And get in for 12 if our opponent doesn't block. Don't. And so they'll gain 2 but lose 1. So they go up to 8. So we may be threatening lethal. We tap down and look. Yes. So I don't think our opponent can exile Obsidat here. And I think they have to play him the creature. Or remove one of ours. We're at 8 mana. There's no way we can cast both cards in our hand. We can definitely play Urabrask with haste. Draw 3 cards, lose 3 lives. Got to be looking for removal here. I suppose we could play both these cards. I think if we drew the double colourless land, that'd get us up to 10 mana. But I do like the situation we're in here. So I assume our opponent didn't find anything. Well, they've chosen to exile. Okay, Temple of the False Gods. I think this is just a win for us now. Going to roll off the Reflecting Pool. Let's play the Scion Dragon. We won't be searching for it. We'll be playing Erebras to give it haste. Yeah, that's enough for our opponent. Sideboarding. I'm not really sure there's much in our sideboard to change games. This could actually work, given how long the games go. So I might try that instead of either the Wild Ricochet, I think the Reiterate. Yeah, give that a go. The opponents chose to play first. I said I wasn't sure if we wanted to be on the draw. We probably do. This hand's it's not the greatest, but we definitely will be able to cast this Bladewing there is in our hands. I think just if we draw any more lands, so we'll keep this. So we'll just lead with the Mountain, which we're going to bounce for the Dimir Aqueduct anyway. Sadly we have to discard. Did not think of that. We'll just send the Scion to the graveyard. If we get to play the Bladewing, we'll get to bring it back, so... Bladewing is annoying, but at the moment our creatures are all going to be flying. Yeah, we'll play Plateau. That means we get our Dragon Skull Summit to come into play untapped. Seems we'll have a turn 4 Wild Ricochet. Debating ways to use this card. Our opponent showed the pay 3 life, draw 3 last round. Okay, this is haste. Let's take 4. We need to be careful of that Gravebladen Marauder. Its ability is capable of getting very quick damage. Sadly, we don't have access to green to play his team ascendancy. So I think we'll just play... We're not going to do anything anyway this turn, so we'll just play the Drowned Catacomb. Does mean we can't play the Wild Ricochet. So that might have been the wrong decision. If they play a spell we could have copied and changed target, it would be the wrong decision. Swords of Chosen. Okay, so what? Taps it. Gives one of his creatures +2. We take 6. Crux would good draw here. Dragon Skull Summit. We still can't play Team Ascendancy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 2 turns off playing the the Blade Wing. Yeah, we need to draw something. We need to draw something that's not a 7-drop. We do have plenty of 5-drops in our deck, so I kind of hoped we would have drawn one by now. Celestial Flare, be a good card here. I really need something. That's not what we need. I think we're probably dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of cards that we could have played. Yeah, opponent's not done anything daft like play a card. Okay, so we just lost that game because we didn't get to play anything. Silumgar 1 turn too late. Overbreast. Right. So maybe we need to look at cutting our curve down a bit. What have we got that could be useful down? Seek could be useful. We are likely to be able to play this card. Gains us some life. We'll give Hide and Seek a try. What can we bring out? I probably want to bring out one of these 6-drops. 7-drops even. But they are all dragons. Now let's do it. This deck worked first time round, so let's go with it. We'll be on the play. Draw didn't really work. So white, black. Yeah, double white, double black, and red. So this is a keep. We will play Savannah. We'll just end up bouncing it to our hand. This probably means we have to discard. So our opponent has Kithian, so it's definitely an aggressive start from them. We happily have Crux in hand. Okay. If we play Balls of Basilica, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just replace the Savannah, so I think we're alright. Our opponent's having fun in the chat with himself. So yeah, next time we play Savannah, can leave up Celestial Flare. Silumgar, that's the 6-drop we wanted last game. So that's probably quite good to have. So we have the 5 mana for Crux of Fate on turn 5. I'm not sure how good Kithian is. I don't think we're going to Celestial Flare it. Let's go for Phyrexian Arena. Ooh, we're not on double red at the moment. I think we're going to play Dragon Skull Summit here, just in case we draw red next turn. Then we can play Erebrask, so our opponent's going to draw a card and lose a life. It's noticeable last game that the damage our opponent did to himself was quite heavy. So I'm not going to waste Celestial Flare here for 2 damage when I can Crux of Fate these 2 next turn. Island or Swamp. We don't actually control an island or a swamp, but we do have the mana for Silumgar next turn. We'll just Crux of Fate non-dragons. Next turn we'll go with Silumgar. Draw another land after that. We can go with the Bladewing the Risen, Drana, Calastria, Blood Chief. So it's flying, and it's a very annoying card. Okay, so now we have the choice between playing the Drowned Catacomb and going to Silumgar, or Jungle Shrine and definitely going with Bladewing the Risen. We don't have any dragons in our graveyard yet, so I think the Bladewing idea if we'd had a dragon in our graveyard, the Bladewing idea would be probably my choice. But as we don't, just go with Silumgar. Holds off Drana. Gonna activate Drana for 2, and then Drana would win that fight. Not to, I assume. Could have activated Drana for 3, I suppose, and everything would have Nixilis. Still not going to be able to search. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't play one of these creatures and Celestial Flare. But what we can do, let's go with Dramoka, tap Basilica, green from Savannah. We can attack with Silumgar and bolster onto each of our dragons. Silumgar attacking means that basically you have to trade one of their creatures for ours. So now we have a 7/7 Dramoka the Eternal. So obviously bolster isn't like support. You can't split the bolster. So now our opponent can again activate Drana. I wouldn't be too disappointed. I'd sacrifice the Dromoka and then play Bladewing the Risen. So if he did do that, it would kind of be played into our hands. It stops a fair amount of damage getting through for us as well. Stops our opponent doing anything. More importantly, they trade. We get rid of Drana, yeah, our Obnick's list gets bigger. That actually was what we needed. We didn't. Oh, yeah, we did have double red off the Jungle Shrine. So Bladewing the Risen. We got our Dromoka the Eternal back. Yes. We could attack him with Silumgar. We assume our opponent will block. Which it shouldn't. It'd take a trick to kill Silumgar here. Get the bolster the Bladewing the Risen up as well. Game is definitely heading in our direction. Opponent's playing Kakusho. Okay. Is flying, which means we are likely to lose some life. This is annoying. It means we're going to lose life and our opponent's going to gain life. They can double block Silumgar. Oh, they can't double block Silumgar because we've got Celestial Flare. So we're going. So if we play Urabrask and attack with everything, we do 3, 8, 14, 18, plus 2 balls, so that's 20. So you have to block 2 things, and we have a Celestial Flare. So I think just playing Urabrask and attacking is what we want to do. Don't think we have the mana to do Urabrask and Ascendancy and Flare, so we just do Urabrask. We need to make sure we tap the mana right here. We need to leave up double white. Red. You're useless. Need to tap in the red, so. Urabrask. I'm not sure if Silumgar's effect is cumulative and everything's going to get -3/-3. It is. Okay. And I didn't think, I forgot to factor in Dromoka's effect being cumulative. So this might mean that we just win. I've not done the maths. Maths is far too much for me to be bothered to do. Certainly puts us in a very good position. we're going to bolster one of these two. Let's bolster Urabrask. So our opponent blocks twice and lets a 3 and a 7 and a 6 through, so it takes 9. Sadly, none of them have trample, but no, because he has to block 2 creatures. Both of his creatures will die. So we can leave this Celestial Flare. So Nicholas can't get the +1/+1 counter because he's dead. So we do lose life and our opponent gains it, but thanks to Urabrask, opponent's creatures come in tapped. We could have played on a War Shaku, but we'll leave Celestial Flare up for the off chance we need to use it. Bitter Revelation. Okay, so our opponent's praying for something. A Wrath of God, maybe? That would be an annoying card. Card into the graveyard. Yeah, opponent's conceded. So yeah, the Dragon's plan comes through. I like dragons. Hopefully you do too, and I'll see you in round 2.